All right, guys. Well, we're here in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, where it's not nearly as snowy or cold as we might have hoped. But we are super excited that we are going on a tour of Mythology's Distillery with our family. This distillery tour isn't exactly your normal distillery tour, so we're going to be able to pull straight from barrels, apparently, or get samples straight from the barrel is what it specifically said. Appetizers, all sorts of cool stuff. So, not really sure what exactly to expect, but it should be really awesome, and we're really looking forward to it. In just a couple seconds, you'll get opinions from my brother and sister-in-law in the car as we head on our way to the distillery. You'll get some footage while we're there in the distillery, and then we'll do a little wrap-up video at the end when we're back home in Texas. So yeah.
Yeah, this is a very important whiskey trek. We haven't done a whiskey trek in a long time, and the reason why we're doing this to begin with is just because it's something we've truly never done before. I mean, I've never done it before. You had your special little Iron Root experience, but
I didn't get to do it. Matt got to pull it.
Oh, okay.
It was his bachelor party, so he deserved that.
This is new for everyone.
Yep.
Okay, cool. See ya.
Hello. We're going to Mythology, the whiskey distillery in Steamboat, Colorado.
Family.
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
This is 4 out of the 6. Mom and dad are behind us in a different car.
Mm-hmm.
Super excited. It's going to be a really fun tour. We get to do it with the master distiller. I think it's a private tour, just the 6 of us, which is even better. And we get to do 4 barrel thieves, was what I heard. And
unclear.
At least 1 barrel thief, most likely.
We're gonna find out.
Lots of tastings, paired appetizers, etc. I got to do something similar for my bachelor party at Iron Root. We got to do a barrel thief, which was super fun. Yeah, super looking forward to it.
This is my second whiskey trek with the official Whiskey Trek LLC. I don't know if we're quite there yet. But
Not there yet.
No, somehow I always end up just doing the ones in Colorado, which is fitting, so I'll take it.
Fair.
But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very glad that I am now gluten sensitive, not gluten intolerant.
What?
Otherwise, I'd be outie on this trip. But I think I'm going to be great.
Not
Awesome.
Audi
Looking forward
5000.
to it.
Well, we'll be back.
Not Audi 5000.
We'll be back with thoughts and opinions.
It's no secret when you arrive at Mythology that you instantly know it is a small craft distillery that is putting out some great stuff because tons of locals love hanging out there. By the time we left our tour, it was completely full at the bar. They give you free old fashions when you arrive for your tour, which is fantastic. This is obviously a distillery run by a guy who just honestly started out being a ski bum and wanted to do something a little bit more fun. We got to sample a lot of really cool stuff, starting with their gin and their white dog and some of their whiskey before heading off to the barrel house where we got to do some of the really cool stuff. One of the cool things about their barrel house is that it runs right over a river, which means that they were able to build their floor out of rocks rather than solid concrete. Apparently, it allows the humidity to stay in the 70% range rather than the normal 10 to 15% range you find in Colorado, which really helps out with their angel share issue that you might have. Obviously, one of the main reasons we chose this tour was because we got to take whiskey straight from the barrel. Some of us did that more literally than others, as you're about to see. We got to try a 5-year rye, which is what you're seeing on the screen now. And then the second barrel we got to try was a 9-year, 36% MGP bourbon, which was unbelievably good. So delicious. I think, honestly, this was one of the best tours you could ever go on. Can't speak highly enough about Scott. He seriously rocks. We got to even blend some rum-finished bourbons that he had. And you can't forget about Azula, the awesome dog of the master distiller that is there. She is a fantastic puppo.
Hey everybody, so we just finished up our tour at Mythology Distillery in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. We have a lot of thoughts and almost every single thing is positive. So let's throw it to my siblings in the back and see what they have to say.
Woo woo! What's up, everybody? I'm definitely feeling warm and spicy, which is a good sign after being at a distillery tour.
In the mountains.
In the mountains specifically. There's altitude involved and everything is wonderful. I got to meet a dog that was named after Legend of Korra.
An incredible character.
Yeah, everything was
Main
awesome.
character.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Everything tasted phenomenal. I am probably the least skilled aficionado of this specific category when it comes to whiskey, so I will not share too much of my opinion. I thought everything was awesome. I thought the gin was awesome. I thought the white bourbon was awesome.
White Dog.
That White Dog
Whatever
was
that was,
good.
yeah, everything tasted fantastic. Matthew, go forth.
Yeah, no, so we started out with White Dog, which is unusual. And honestly, White Dog, for anybody who has ever drank whiskey, White Dog is horrible unless you are just wanting to get drunk. This was honestly, like, palatable. Like, I mean, it's White Dog, so it's not
It was
good.
my first White Dog, and I thought it was fantastic.
You're
which was
spoiled. You're
shocking.
spoiled.
You're super
Yeah,
spoiled.
I know
That's
that.
spoiled.
White
Yeah.
Dog is normally atrocious.
It really
This White
is.
Dog was palatable and drinkable.
Yeah.
Then we moved on to some gin. So the amazing thing about Mythology is they do neutral spirits as well as gin, vodka, and whiskey, and they're really good at all of them. So we got to sample all of their products. Their gin, and I actually really like gin, so their gin was really good. They had a lot of botanicals, lemon verbena, which is a new one, chamomile, which I don't normally see.
Yeah.
All of that was super good. We did all of that, it was super good, and then we went to the Rick House, and you're gonna see probably intercut here because Nolly's amazing. You're gonna see me taking whiskey straight out of the barrel. Look, it was so much fun. The guys at Mythology, guys and gals, their head distiller is a gal. The guys
she
and
is.
gals at
Their
Mythology.
dog.
Okay. The guys and gals and dogs at Mythology all know what they're doing. It's really good stuff. We had so much fun. My bachelor party was at a distillery. I got to do a barrel thief straight out of the barrel. This was probably a better tour, all said and done. I had so much fun. It was a really great time.
Woo!
What were your thoughts, Nani?
Oh, you sound like you were about to say something.
No, go ahead.
Go
No,
on.
I had an excellent time. I got to ask all of my silly little business questions, all of my flavor questions. The staff was unbelievable. I didn't get to talk to that lady, the dog owner. What was her name?
Tabby.
Oh, she seemed so badass.
Tabby.
Tabby was
Oh.
awesome.
Tabby, I want to meet you. I want to slide in your DMs one day. I need to know. I need to follow you. Jackson?
I had an absolutely fantastic time. One thing that whiskey people know is when you go on a tour, typically you're paying for the most basic experience. You're going to see their still, and they're going to tell you how whiskey is made and what makes bourbon. And we already knew all of that. So I wanted a unique experience, and that's exactly what I got. Scott, the founder of Mythology, made sure that it was a special and fantastic experience that gave a unique perspective on a tour. Essentially, it almost felt like going on a barrel pick. We got to drill into barrels.
Honestly, yeah.
We got to test.
He drilled into barrels. But
Yeah,
yeah.
You got to get whiskey straight from the barrel, drilled in. We got to test new blends that they are testing for public release. I mean, we got to do a lot of really cool stuff. And more than anything, any of those points, the coolest part is being able to just talk absolute nerd level whiskey stuff with the person that founded the company that you're at. And that was what is so special. I'm sure a lot of people that are big into whiskey, like me, are tired of going to distilleries and getting exactly the same experience every time. You're paying $20 to be told exactly the same stuff by people who don't really know what they're talking about. And I'm so glad that I paid the price that I did, which is $150 a person, to do this tour so that we could have this special, unique experience, and I would do it again. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we
We'd
all
do it
would.
again.
We all would.
No, dude.
This was a great family experience. All of us that were on this trip thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it was worthwhile the investment. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Would recommend.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
All right, we are back in Texas. We've had a few days to unpack, and now we are here to discuss Mythology and our general thoughts about the distillery tour, specifically since we got the upgraded one that we paid for. So first off, Scott, the founder, is a fantastic guy. absolutely 100% recommend this tour
Yeah.
purely because you get to do it with him and the extra insights he does. We had so much fun nerding out about single barrels and about blending and finishing and things like that. So,
and also as a business lover, branding questions and logos and colors and all of those awesome details that you would never get on like a normal tour.
yeah, that she would ask that I wouldn't even
And my
think about.
brother-in-law.
Yeah. Well, Lyndon would. Matt wouldn't.
Matt asked some business questions.
Business questions, not like design
Branding questions.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, what did we come away from the tour thinking about? Well, I thought a lot about how cool it is to just like have a facility like that and be able to do his job, especially in like the craft small market side, rather than from the perspective of a really, really big distiller. So that's cool to see. The location was really cool.
Gorgeous.
And we came away with a Glen, which says Mythology. And we also picked up their limited for this year, which is a 12-year rye aged for 2 years in Tempranillo barrels. Can't really see the...
It's so shimmery.
It is extremely... Come on, focus. Ooh, maybe... Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, it's finished for 2 years in Tempranillo barrels. It is a fantastic rye at 100 proof. So super happy we picked that up. What else? I mean, honestly, mostly it's awesome that Scott did the tour, and he's just such a cool guy. We actually ran into him the day after the tour.
Accident.
At their little pop-up right next to our hotel. Total accident, and he remembered our names, and
Such a good guy.
yeah, and we just chatted with him about more stuff. So super cool.
Yeah, if you're in Steamboat, definitely visit. They pride themselves on being a community center where you listen to music, you get food, and people love them. Children go there. Like, it's just a great place.
Yeah, honestly, super awesome time, super awesome experience. They obviously don't make any of their own bourbon. They source all of their bourbon. They do make like their own gin and vodka and things like that. But we're here for whiskey, and the whiskey that they source can be really good, especially some of their nicer expressions and like their older ryes tend to be amazing.
We'd go again.
Yeah, oh yeah, we would go again. When we go back to Steamboat next time, we're definitely going to make a point of it to go to the distillery and see Scott, if not do the tour again, just to do more stuff with him.
Yeah, which could be this summer, so we'll see.
Yeah, it could be in July, so we'll find out. But yeah, I can't wait to go back to see him and hang out and share some whiskey that I'll bring from home, and just have a good time. That's what they're all about, and that's what we found out. So
That's why they were created.
yeah. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching our Whiskey Trek on Whiskey Trek. If you guys like this type of content, then maybe we'll do some more of it. We hopefully will be planning more trips to things like Kentucky at some point soon.
Bucket list.
So lots more to come like this. And if this isn't your thing, well, don't worry. We have tons of other types of videos like reviews and things that you can watch. So make sure you go check those out. Like and subscribe. Buy our merch, which we're not wearing right now.
Wow. We're not.
But I have a Glen, which you can't actually buy right now. So sorry about that. But check it out.
Check it out.
All right. Cheers, guys. See you next time.
Cheers.